Hello, my beautiful light beings. This is your guide, the Daughter of Light. Today I am back again with yet another reading for you. This is going to be a completely timeless tarot reading. So that means if you have found this reading, then there must be an important message in this reading for you that you need to know right away at this very moment. So, without further ado, let's start with our reading today. So I'm going to start with U&I Immersive Oracle deck. I love this deck because every card in this deck is like an individual art piece, and I love to interpret this artworks for you. Okay, and about this deck, so I use this deck as like a check-in with the energy. So if you do not resonate with the card that will come out of this deck, or my interpretation of it, then that means this is not your reading. So please come back for another reading on another day, or you can check my channel and see other readings that might resonate with you. Okay, let's see what the U&I Immersive Oracle deck has in store for my collective today. Okay, let's see. What do we need to know at the moment? What does my collective need to know at the moment? What does my collective need to know at the moment? Okay, I think we got a card. We got back of the deck energy as well. And this is the card we got, card number 9. Ooh, this looks like a golden egg. Let me see if it's all coming on camera. I can move this side as well. This is the back of the deck energy, and this is your card. Okay, so first I'm going to interpret the card. I'm going to channel whatever messages come through, and then we are going to read from the book. Okay, so right away it's card number 9. So this is giving me a hermit energy, and also giving me someone who is being a recluse at the moment. They have secluded themselves out of the world, out from the world. So yeah, and also hermit is Virgo. So Virgo might be important for you. You might have Virgo sun, moon, rising, and even Venus. So that might be important, symbolic. Okay, so let's see. So I see, as you can see, this looks like the sun or a golden egg, or like a concentration of some glorious sun-like energy at the very center. And these are all like very chaotic outside. So I feel like whoever you are taking some time off from, I don't know, maybe socializing, maybe putting yourself out into the world. You're taking a break from that. So you are really going into hermit mode. And hermit mode is all about gaining perspective, gaining knowledge, gaining wisdom. Yeah, basically it is about looking inside, going inward, introspecting, and finding out what is the truth of a situation. Yes, this is what is coming to me. Okay, now I am going to look for like the meaning of this card from the book. Let's see. This U&I Immersive Oracle deck, card number 9. Oh wow, energy. It's called energy. Let me see if it is coming. I'll also read the back of the deck energy. Okay. Energy. Diverse waves and frequencies of all kinds help and support the central creation. Mental activity is correctly stimulated to work as a team towards your desires. Yellow invokes the joy and peace of having our mind as a friend, the best companion. we see how it attracts all the energy flow in different ways to collaborate with our central intention, which is filled with strength, forming a perfect circle. You see this perfect circle. Okay, enjoy the harvest that comes from having been a good leader and contemplate the peace and pride of being a true alchemist. Good direction and attention, reward, positive creation, teamwork, focused mind, intelligence, joy, leadership. Okay, this is very important, I guess. Okay, so what I can see from this is you have gone inside. So this is like, I feel like this has gone in the past. So you have gone inward in your past. You have excused yourself from the chaotic, very bustling world outside and gone inward inside your own inner world, and you have already found the knowledge, the courage, the motivation to pursue something that you have been putting your mind towards. Okay, do see the leadership qualities. So I think you are realizing your own leadership qualities. You are meant to lead other people, you are meant to inspire people. You are like a ball of energy and you are just buzzing with so much like prospect, so much promise of a future, a grand future. So this is what is coming up. So if you feel this is going to be your reading, if you feel like you have done your inner work and now ready to kind of break into the world, you have been away from the world for a while, doing your inner work, visualizing, maybe trying to manifest some stuff, and now you're ready to receive the manifestations. Now you're ready to lead other people in your world towards realizing, towards actualizing their manifestation. Maybe you might be a teacher, you might be a mentor. So this is a reading for you. I still do not know if this is going to be a counterpart reading, because I still cannot pick up from this energy if this is about a divine feminine or a divine masculine. But I feel like if you're resonating till now, keep watching. There must be an important message for you. Okay, now on the back of the deck, I do see card number 34. Card number 34, it's the beautiful aurora borealis, like northern lights. It's a beautiful artistic rendition of the northern lights. And 34 always reminds me of counterparts. 3 is the divine feminine, the empress. 4 denotes the divine masculine, the emperor. And 34 together is 3 plus 4 is 7, which is the card for the chariot, means forward movement. So I feel like on the background, your inner masculine and inner feminine energies are being balanced, and they're coming to the front in a very balanced and powerful way, so that you can start moving forward now. So I believe like this reading is going to be about someone who is now ready to move forward because they have done their inner healing, their inner work. I'm going to read quickly from the book for this card number 34. Calm, contemplation, quietness, peace, meditation, breathing work, gentle flow. Okay, there is a place where the sound doesn't sound. There is a place where the noise is unknown and the air simply dances. There is a place where movements are created with slow and beautiful dances, where an eternal breeze gently moves a leaf and its shadow is reflected against the light on the ground. There is a place of whispering rather than speaking loudly. There is a space in that place for contemplation, where breathing is part of the poetry of living. There is a place that acts like an elixir balm to stay and be and breathe in calm. Wow. Such a beautiful card to have. Contemplation, quietness, peace, meditation, breathing work, gentle flow. So when I say that you are in hermit mode, I meant exactly this. that this is on the background. This is what has been happening. You have been really doing the healing work and calming your mind, calming your inner psyche, and flowing with the universe. This is like the card for like the true flowing at one, flowing and being at one with the manifestation process, with the universe's workings. So you are really like living it. You are really experiencing this 5D experiences, 5-dimensional experiences that transcends space and time. This is powerful, and also in a very gentle, assured way. This is very self-assured, very assertive as well, this kind of energy that I'm channeling. And I'm feeling instant calm. So this is perfect, great. Okay, so now I am going to look for some other like information. I'm going to see who is this reading for. Okay, let me get this all. Let's see. Yes, this is the card. And now I'm going to bring my next deck, which is the Cosmos Oracle deck. And I keep saying that I'm a massive fan of the cosmos, the universe, both in a spiritual and in a scientific sense. I mean, I am very interested in astronomy as well as astrology. So I think that says something about what kind of person I am. But yeah, this is the Cosmos deck, and this deck kind of depicts various physical and universal laws from physics, the concepts of physics, and connect that to your spiritual growth, to your spiritual journey. So let me see what the Cosmos deck has in store for my collective today. So what my collective needs to know, what my collective needs to know, what my collective needs to know. Okay. I think we got 3 cards, and I think that I'm being called to take only these 3 cards. Okay. I take my sweet time arranging the table, don't I? Okay. These are the cards for you. Okay, the first card we see relativity, E equals to mc square. The second card is expansion, and the third card is proton. And on the back of the deck we have synchronous rotation. Now because I got 3 cards, so like most of my other readings, I'll take this as past, present, and future energies. So in the past we have got relativity, E equals to mc square. I think most of us know about this equation. It is E for energy, M for mass, and C is the speed of light. So, and we did talk about energy in this card. So I think energy is building up. In the past, I think you really worked on your own inner energy. You really thought about the vibrations that you exist in, and what kind of vibration you kind of emit out into the world. I think you have really been thinking about it because you have been trying to manifest something. So that is the relativity. And also relativity talks about time, because that is what is coming to my mind. The first thing that comes to my mind is time. Time is relative. Time is also an illusion, in my opinion. So maybe you have been contemplating about the nature of time, and either you have been thinking about how long is it going to take for you to have your manifestation in the real not real, I don't know if that's real or not, but in the 3-dimensional world, in your immediate reality. But also I think through that process of trying to be patient when it feels impatient. You have understood the nature of time, that time doesn't really exist, it's just a human concept. So I think you have been realizing about time and patience. So you have been practicing patience. That is what is coming to me in the past. Now in the present, we have expansion. And from here, I can see I feel like this is space. And I feel like this is the expansion of space in the universe. Ever since the Big Bang, the theory is that the universe is expanding at the speed of light, at the pace of the speed of light, but also recently, some recent theories, calculations, experiments have really made the scientists rethink this concept, and they think that the space in the universe might also have its own essential components, and it can also expand. And the scientists think that the space is expanding perhaps even more than at the speed of light. So this is the expansion. So this is, I believe, right now at the current moment, you're expanding, and I can see like a striking similarity between these two cards. It all talks about a central force of energy or a central force of something. So I feel like it's about the energy that you have gained, the energy that you are like thriving at, that you are vibrating into. I think that is helping you expand. Your perspective is expanding, your perception is expanding. You feel like your human existence is just not limited. It is a much more spiritual, expanded, multi-dimensional experience, and you are tapping into that in the current moment. So I do sense the expansion that is happening, and that is because of your past contemplation about so many aspects of reality. Okay, in the future we see proton. Now proton is like proton, electron, neutron. These are the three I'll say particles that create an atom. So these are the subatomic particles. And now proton is the positive charged particle, where electron is the negative charge and neutron is the neutral particle. So having proton in your future is obviously a very positive outcome, is to be expected in your future, which is very exciting. And also I believe the very idea of a positively charged particle does invite us to think in the terms of positives and negatives. So I do feel that you are attracting your opposite. So whoever you are, if you are divine feminine or divine masculine, you are attracting your opposite energy, your counterpart towards you in your future. So I do see a magnetic attraction, a magnetic manifestation coming true about your love life, about if you are on a counterpart journey, about that in your future. Okay, so these are the messages that is coming to me. Now let me read from the book. This is the book, the Cosmos Oracle. First, I'm going to read the relativity. Relativity starts with R, page number 80 to 82. Okay. Relativity. E equals to mc square. It all depends. Ever-changing system of reference, shifts of perspective, putting situations and people in the relevant context. Relativity refers to the fact that absolutely everything is relative according to endless factors. We cannot confirm something without considering its system of reference. Here's a good example. If we say that 4 minutes is not much time, we will immediately come into contact with relativity. What for? What are we comparing it to? If we are talking about finishing a race, logically 4 minutes would not be much time. If we are talking about holding your breath, 4 minutes is an eternity. How can the same statement be both right and wrong at the same time? Because of relativity. Being in paradise passed like a blink of an eye, while living in hell felt like an eternity. So this is exactly what I was talking about the perception of time. I think you have in the past really reconsidered your existing perception of time, and you have understood how time is relative. And to truly manifest your desires, you cannot be limited by time constraints. Always thinking about when is it going to come true, how much time will it take, is it taking too much time. So you cannot have those kinds of thoughts while manifesting, and I think you have realized that. And set yourself free from such limited ideas about time, and let go of any kind of temporal constraints that you condition your manifestations by. So that was in the past, relativity. Now in the present, we have expansion. Let's see, expansion 48 to 51. Expansion, okay. Enlargement and propagation. Expansion spreads positively throughout space, expanding the area occupied by both someone and something. A message, project, or person expanded and spread widely. Sensory card. Expansion is synonymous with inhalation. When we inhale, the air spreads throughout our body, widening our chest. As the body grows, oxygen spreads around the body. How can the expansion be explained in words if it is an unmistakable feeling of the heart? If you know what energy this card will bring you, close your eyes for a few seconds, breathe deeply and slowly, and feel this beautiful energy surround your being. And this is what I'm getting from the 34 card, number 34 from the other deck as well, about breathing in the present moment and really feeling your life force within you, and how it expands, how it goes beyond your physical like barriers of the body and expands beyond your physical body. So it is about that. And also it does also reminded me of leadership, which we really got from this card, card number 9 from the U&I Immersive Oracle deck. So the same idea of leadership and is coming into my mind for this expansion card. It's about, I think right now you are really expanding beyond your immediate limitations, immediate reality, and you are really spreading whatever knowledge you have gained. You're spreading your words, you're spreading your ideas, your spiritual epiphanies that you have received so far, and you are talking about that to people. You are being a true leader in other people's spiritual journey. I think that is what is happening right now. That is what you're doing. I think you are really walking on your spiritual path, heeding the call, heeding your inner calling. Yes. Yeah, great card to have. And I think overall you have the peace of mind within you. So great job, whoever you are. I still do not know if I'm talking about a divine feminine or a divine masculine, but I believe we will know about that when we get into the tarot. Okay, now in the future we have Proton. Let's see what Proton will bring to you. 71 to 77 page numbers. Proton. Yes. The fundamental of the nucleus, going directly from the small to the large with total positivity. From the Greek for first, large elementary particle with a positive electrical charge forms a fundamental part of all atoms. Ooh, very interesting. So I feel in the future it's going to be like a go time for you. All your manifestations will be coming very swiftly at you, and so you will I think you will need to be very prepared and on your toes. Like whatever comes at you, you need to act swiftly in future, and I think you'll be prepared to do that, because that is The preparation has been happening since past. I can see that. So even now you're preparing for this expansion, this massive positive outcomes that are coming your way. So this is what I feel is happening. Great job, whoever you are on your spiritual journey. Like, congratulations for all the progress you have done. Now let me talk about the back of the deck energy, which is synchronous rotation. I'm going to quickly read from the book because to be very honest, I do not know what synchronous rotation is in the context of physics. So I'm going to have to learn from the book. Page number 83 to 101. Synchronous rotation. Yes. The two phases of the moon. Do you know where the expression two faces of the moon comes from? Not a single day has passed or will ever pass where the moon shows its other face. The gravity of one body slows the orbit of another so that it always has the same face. The far side of the moon is the one we never see from the earth. So this card warns us about the hidden, what we do not see. The interesting thing here is that it is not about a lack of vision, but about what does not wish to be seen or who does not wish to be shown. Oh, very interesting. So something is hidden. It feels like it is hidden at the moment, and it gives me massive energy from energy similar to the moon card of the tarot, the major arcana. So it is hidden. You are not supposed to know how things are progressing, how things are developing, and what things are coming at you, will be coming towards you. So these are in the dark, so you are not supposed to think about it because they are hidden for your own good, for the best, for your best, for the best outcome. So just, I think, keep going. Just doing the inner work as you are doing, that is the best advice right now. And don't think about the outcome, don't think about time, don't think about whatever is hidden. Don't try to force it to unveil. So it should reveal to you, it should unfold in front of you as it is meant to be. So these are the messages that are coming to me at the start of the reading. Now I am going to look into tarot and see what the tarot has to say about all this. Okay. Now let's see what the tarot has to say. I'm going to use the Mirra Visions tarot deck. These are like my most favorite tarot decks of all the tarot decks I have. Because this, I feel, are very magical. They change color and I have very small hands to shuffle cards with. But I'm trying. I'm learning every day and I'm trying. So yeah, there is something to trying. Okay. Ooh. Life map, which is the Wheel of Fortune and the Tower. I cut open to the Tower and the Wheel of Fortune. So yeah, as I said, massive changes are coming in your future. The Tower talks about something surprising or shocking, something that comes out of the blue all of a sudden. And Wheel of Fortune is about the changing of fate. So the wheel is turning and some sort of surprise is gonna come at you pretty soon in future. That is what I'm getting. Okay, very interesting and powerful. Whenever many major arcana cards come in, I feel the reading is meant to be very powerful. What the hell? Okay, the Emperor. I don't know why. I feel like you are a divine feminine and your Emperor will be coming towards you. That is how the wheel is turning. Okay, very interesting messages already we are getting from the shuffle. Okay, clearly I don't shuffle, do I? Okay, I'll do one last shuffle. This is 8 of Swords. Ooh, Eight of Swords, and again Wheel of Fortune. So whoever or whatever has been stuck is going to be unstuck. This is what I'm hearing, because the wheel is turning. So whatever in the past, or whoever in the past had been stuck, will become unstuck and come towards you. And that, from what I've seen so far, feels like the Emperor, a divine masculine, will be coming towards you. Keep doing the inner healing work. That is the only advice I'm hearing again and again. Okay, on the back of the deck, we have Nine of Cups. What great reading. Because Nine of Cups and Nine of Chalices is all about your wish fulfillment. It's about your all the manifestations that you have been desiring coming true. It's like complete emotional fulfillment. Yes. So excited to see what the tarot has in store for my collective. Let's see. I'm gathering that this is about a divine feminine, but I would need more clarification, more confirmation. So cards, spirits, universe, please give us what my collective needs to know at the moment. Ooh, Eight of Swords came up again. What does my collective need to know at the moment? What does my collective need to know at the moment? What does my collective need to know? What does my collective need to know? Give me more cards. What does my collective need to know? Anything else? Oh, very interesting cards. Okay. Let me see if it is all fitting in. I think it is. Okay, give me more cards. What else do we need to know? What else do we need to know? Is there anything else we need to know? Anything else we need to know? Anything else we need to know? I'll do one last shuffle and see what are the things we need to know. Is there anything else we need to know? Is there anything else we need to know? Anything else we need to know? Anything else we need to know? Okay, I think oh my god. Back of the deck, Ace of Cups. What did I tell you? Ace of Cups. You are doing it. You are really manifesting it. Oh, okay. Let me arrange all the cards. This is what takes the most time in my readings, I have figured out. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a powerful reading. We have gotten so many major arcanas. Not so many, but enough. Let me see if it is all coming. I think so. Okay. So, ooh, interesting. We have gotten 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cards. Again, number 9, the number of Hermit. And guess what? The Hermit did come. So you have gotten 8 of Swords, King of Pentacles, the Hierophant, 2 of Wands, Queen of Wands, 9 of Swords, the Moon. What did I talk about? The Moon, the Hermit, and Queen of Swords. Okay, so Queen of Wands and Queen of Swords, 8 of Swords and 9 of Swords, King of Pentacles, 2 of Wands, the Hierophant. Okay, okay. We have gotten 2 queens. So I am believing that you are working on your divine feminine self. We already got 2 queens. So I am getting more and more certain that this is about a divine feminine who is manifesting their divine masculine, who, I won't say waiting, but it is essentially what it is. who is waiting for their manifestation to come in the form of their divine masculine, the Emperor. We did see the Emperor card. So I think this is going to be like a check-in with the situation that the divine feminine is in right now. Okay, the first one we have the Eight of Swords. Let me see where it, okay, the Eight of Swords, as you can see, this image is like a tornado, a storm that is keeping someone stuck. The birds cannot really fly through it, they are just flying around it. And then on the other picture we see the Eight Swords are really keeping this person inside. And this person can easily get out of the swords. See, it's not really an entrapment. If they just look up, they can see that they can easily get out of the prison. It's very easy. But something in them has been keeping them in this imprisonment. So that is what has been happening in the past. Now, whoever in the past has been feeling stuck, I think they are your divine masculine, because the next card we got is the Commander or King of Pentacles. You see the Commander or King of Pentacles? Every time I see the Commander card, I'm thinking of someone who's stable and steady. Stable, ready and steady. So I feel like because this person has come out of the Eight of Swords moment, so they are now ready to commit, because that's what's coming after the Hierophant. Very interesting. So the King of Pentacles, as I said, the Commander, the picture of the Commander, the how forceful this stability is. I think that whoever you are thinking of, whoever is your divine masculine and you're trying to manifest them, I think they are now getting ready to come towards you. They are feeling stable, ready, and therefore they are feeling steady in their energy. King of Pentacles is the most stable, most the richest, the most wealthy king of the deck. It's massive earth energy. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Taurus is coming off really strong because King of Pentacles is Taurus. The Hierophant is also Taurus. So your divine masculine can have Taurus placements, either Sun, Moon, Rising, or even Venus. So this is what is coming through. But I also feel this King of Pentacles, whoever this person is, they have been in the Eight of Swords mode in the past, and they have gotten themselves out of that entrapment, that mental entrapment, because swords are all mental swords. So whatever is happening was just in their mind. There was no truth to it. So they have come out of that. And now they're working on their stability, they're working on their finances. I think they're very focused on their material growth, maybe their job, maybe finances. So they're very focused on their material reality, and they're focused on being stable. For you, perhaps, we'll see more to that, but it feels like they're getting ready for someone or for something. They feel like they need to get prepared. They need to be up to certain level. If you were talking to an empress or a queen, you have to be up to their level. You can't come to them in a page energy or in a knight energy. That will not be in a similar level. So I think they're working on their King of Pentacles energy right now. The next card we see is the Major Arcana, the Hierophant. The Hierophant card, and I absolutely love this card. As you can see, this card, one of the pictures is the Phoenix, and then we have Hierophant as well. So the Phoenix, I think it's all about rising from the ashes. So whatever situation you and your person have been in for some time, I think this is a time to come alive again. This is a time for revival. Yeah, Phoenix is essentially Phoenix don't die. So your connection will never really end, never really die. It's always going to resurface. It's always going to be reborn. So I do get that rebirth energy from this card. But also Hierophant is all about higher level commitments. It's about gaining spiritual knowledge and committing to a person or a cause wholeheartedly. So I think this is going to be the next step, or maybe this is already happening in your person, even in within you as well. I think you have completely committed to that person. You know how you feel about them. You know you love them. You know you want them in your life. You want to have a life with them, and I think whatever you're thinking about them is exactly what they are thinking about you. They want to commit to you. They feel the higher level connection, commitment with you. And also I'm feeling, because it's such a spiritual card, maybe they are also realizing the spiritual nature of your connection with them. I don't know if you have talked about twin flames or divine counterpart journeys with them or not, but I think even if you haven't, they might have started to understand that and started to get some information about the kind of connection you guys share. Okay, now then we have the Two of Wands. Two of Wands is the card for planning and for reconsidering approach, how to approach you. So I think your person is now considering how to approach you. They're planning, they're making a solid plan, and they're coming at you with such an offer that you can't refuse. So as you can see, this person is holding on to the wands and looking out towards the future, towards the horizon, and trying to come up with the next course of action. Maybe it also talks about change in approach. So maybe they have been approaching you, they have been treating you in a certain way, treating your connection in a certain way that really have not been working for any of you, for both of you. So now they are thinking of changing their approach, changing their attitude towards love, towards relationship, even towards you. So it does feel like they have gained some perspective, some new perspective, and they're coming towards you with that new perspective. Now we have the Queen of Wands, the mystic. You are the mystic, aren't you? You are the mystic. You are the manifester, the master manifester. Well, in the tarot, the major arcana card, the magician, is usually known as the master manifester card. But I also consider the Queen of Wands as a very magnetic sort of person. Magnetic queen. She is the most magnetic queen. She is the one who attracts everything towards herself. She doesn't chase. So you are in your Queen of Wands energy. You are glowing. Maybe you have had a glow up. Maybe you are in some sort of public sphere that people look up to you, or you maybe post online or something like that. So yeah, so you are really glowing and feeling all the successes, feeling very successful. So yeah, and as you can see, the Queen of Wands is the mystic here. So you are like the manifestation queen. So you know about your spiritual powers, your spiritual wealth, and you are using them very wisely and effectively. Okay, so this is you, Queen of Wands, and this is them, King of Pentacles, and they are really leveling up, gaining more spiritual knowledge, planning how to approach you. Okay, now I think the next row is mainly about advice. So we do see Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords. So I think both of you have been in your heads about this connection, about the relationship that you have, about each other's feelings for you. So as you can see, this bird has like such a big beak, and this person is looking into the bird's mouth, and this is scary. This is like you'll be paralyzed with fear if like someone is put into that situation. They will be paralyzed with fear. So this is what it is. But you know what, the bird is not really eating this person. It's just the mouse. The person is just scared. That's all it is. They can easily get out of the bird's way. Similarly, let me see the second picture. Is it coming? Yes, the second picture is actually giving me the hope that whoever, I don't know if it is you or it is your person, whoever has been in their head about like overthinking and really worrying about this connection, about this situation, I think you are going to be like victorious by the end of it. Like you are going to win against all these worries and anxieties. So yeah, so it's like, again, source and mental source, whatever anxiety you are having are pretty much non-existent. You don't need to worry about it. And something again coming to my mind is anxiety about time, how much time it is taking, how much more time it will take. So yeah, so my advice will be for you to do not think about time. Yeah, do not think about time. This anxiety is actually for nothing, and this only will delay your manifestations. This is what I'm hearing. Okay, speaking of fears and anxiety, we do have the moon. We did talk about the moon, that things are hidden. So yeah, it does seem like things are really hidden at the moment, and you must like trust the process, trust the universe's plan, trust on your own manifestation, on your own beliefs, and believe that things are coming. And you see the bridge. The another picture that we see is the bridge, and the bridge is giving me the bridge of incidents, so which we do not know what is happening, but will eventually lead us towards our final manifestation, our outcome, our end. So another thing is coming up to me is the law of assumption. If you are really manifesting, I am suggesting that you might want to look up law of assumption. There is so much content about law of assumption, but basically it means whatever you assume is going to be reflected in your reality, in your immediate three-dimensional reality. So if you assume anything bad, anything that provokes anxiousness within you, anxiety within you, then you are just going to delay your manifestation. So I think that is what the moon and the bridge, they talk about. You have keeping faith in your manifestation, in your assumptions. So assume the most positive outcome, the most positive things about your manifestation, about your person, and just have faith. And just have faith, keep patience, and don't worry about what is hidden, how this bridge is leading you towards your manifestation, because you never know. You can not understand the workings, the complicated, convoluted way the universe works, so that it can give you your manifestation. So you cannot predict that. So just have faith. Now, then we have the cosmic tree or the hermit. Now, the cosmic tree or the hermit, we did talk about it. We did talk about you went into hermit mode, but I am getting more. I am getting that whatever knowledge you gained in your when you were in hermit mode, especially that has to do with the cosmic tree. The cosmic tree is also giving me the tree of life, and we do see the tree of life on the 10 of Pentacles card. Traditionally, the 10 of Pentacles, which reigning Pentacles and the tree of life, and it talks about generational wealth. It talks about a fulfilling, happy, stable future for everyone involved. So yeah, and like as I said, generational wealth, having a stable family, and yeah, ultimate stability. So I think whatever knowledge you gained from your hermit mode, it's now time to practice that knowledge. It's now time to use that knowledge to your own benefit. um, for example, if you realize that when you are in your hermit mode, if you realize that you need to step up and be a leader in some sense, maybe you want to pursue something, maybe you want to open up your own tarot channel, or maybe you want to be a motivational speaker, maybe you want to teach something, maybe you want to learn something. Whatever realization you had, that is connected to your inner calling, that is your future path, that is your spiritual path, I think it's now time for you to start working on it. If you do work on your spiritual path, focus on your own spiritual growth and not think about what is going on with your person, I think that is when true shift happens. Yeah, so focus on yourself. Do not think about your person. Finally, we have Queen of Swords. Now, this is very important and very interesting that this card came, Queen of Swords or the Dreamer. Queen of Swords is obviously about clear communication. And we do see this ascended person, this person who is meditating and levitating also. So it does feel like you will reach a certain level of spiritual enlightenment, or you have already been in that level. So this feels like spiritual enlightenment from my end. And also it talks about, because you have gone through the spiritual enlightenment, you know who you are, you know what you want. You are not going to bullshit yourself into settling for something that is less than what you deserve. So you are completely in tune with your own power and with your own desires. So I think whatever is coming towards you, the advice is you to keep having your boundaries, keep knowing your worth. Queen of Swords knows who she is, knows what she wants. She communicates clearly, cuttingly, and she is always in her most authentic self. So this is another thing that is coming up. Doesn't matter what will happen in future, whether your person comes to you, whether they give you some offer, whether they do not give you some offer that you were expecting, but no matter what happens, you are asked to remain in your Queen of Swords self by being truly authentic and being and keeping your boundaries up. You can also see this image where this girl is kind of tying the beak of this bird. I do feel you are expecting communication from someone, and I do feel that someone will come towards you, but because you are in your Queen of Swords self, or will be in your Queen of Swords self, they feel a bit anxious about approaching you. And that is where the Two of Wands coming. They need to change their approach. I also understand the anxiety from the Nine of Swords. So this is all I'm getting. You are attracting so much attention and success, accolades, awards in your Queen of Wands self. Your manifestations are coming true, but that also means your person, if they are your divine masculine and you consider yourself a divine feminine, so your divine masculine might come up in near future. Okay, now on the back of the deck we have Ace of Cups, Ace of Lotuses. So that is what is happening. You are going through your emotionally fulfilled moments. You are being emotionally fulfilled, and I'm glad, because I think this is mostly to do with self-love. So you are really loving yourself. So your cup is overflowing like this mountain. You are not really concerned about other people loving you, about your counterpart loving you, because you are more than happy with yourself, because you realize that all the love you need or you desire are already within yourself. You don't have to ask it anywhere else. And actually, you can't really lie. You can't really, how do I express this? You can't really expect other people to love you the way you want to be loved. The only way you can be loved the way you want to be loved is if you love yourself, if you give yourself that love. So this is what is coming to me. Okay. Now, but also the most obvious point that I was trying to make at the beginning was because the Ace of Cups is on the back of the deck, so that is like the background energy, that this contextualizes the whole reading. So that's why this reading is about love, and also I feel this reading is about a beginning of love, a new love, or a new beginning of love, a new beginning of some emotional declaration, emotional expressions. Yeah, it's about, I feel like it is also a card of reunion or union. So this is such a lovely energy to be in. Yes, definitely. Okay, now I'm going to get some more cards, some more tarot. The first, okay, just to show you, the back of the deck, I do have the Four of Wands. So it is about coming together. I see an engagement, do I? Okay, I am not trying to I'm not trying to let your hopes up. So yeah. So the next deck that I'm using is Dreamy Moon's tarot, but this is the dark version. I think for the last few tarot readings I have been using the light version, but it is the dark version. Okay, I'm gonna do one more shuffle, and then we're gonna see what other information, what other knowledge we need to have, wisdom the cards need to give us. Okay, please get into the energy of my collective and show us what we need to see. Tell us, cards, tell us what my collective needs to know. Cards, please tell us what my collectives need to know. Collective needs to know. Cards, please tell us what my collective needs to know. Ooh, the Wheel of Fortune again. Very powerful read, very powerful read. Okay, and back of the deck, I do have the 10 of Wands. I'm going to keep it here. I think that is visible to everyone. Okay. These are the cards. Perfect. So I am going to take this as advice again. So the 9 of Wands as advice is just keep going. The 9 of Wands is the wounded warrior. The warrior is wounded, but they are not leaving the battlefield. They are not quitting. They are still there protecting, fortifying the castle behind them. So they are still there. They are still standing. They will not quit. And it is the last dance. 9 of Wands is the last dance, because after 9 of Wands comes the 10 of Wands. And this is what I'm getting on the back of the deck as well. So just keep standing there. Keep doing the work a little bit longer, because things are going to change soon. What do I keep saying? Things are changing soon. So the next card is the World. Next card is the World card. Very symbolic, very interesting. The World card talks about closing out old cycles, patterns, and starting new. So an old pattern, the old cycle that you have been into, that both of you have been into, will close. Definitely will close. That is what is coming towards you. So just keep doing the inner work. But also, I think you do have to close those cycles. Like if there are some things that you have not been addressing, now is the time to address, because it is like a very ascension. It is an ascension time. Things are moving fast, so you need to be on your toes now. So really take stock of everything that has been working or not working in your life, and see what are the past cycles of trauma or I don't know, past patterns that you have been stuck in. uh, think about those patterns and try to end them. It's time to end the cycle and begin a new cycle. That is why the next card is the Wheel of Fortune. What powerful reading! The Wheel of Fortune talks about the turning of the wheels. So it does talk about turning of the wheels, turning of the fate. This is a very fated energy. So the wheel is turning in your favor for you so that your manifestations can come in. But to be prepared for your manifestations, um, close out past old cycles and welcome the new. Make space for the new to come in. This is what is coming to me. And we do see the 10 of wands at the back of the deck, and that talks about being overburdened by like so much. And I think it's kind of talks about spiritual wisdom as well. Maybe you have been gathering so much spiritual knowledge, so much like wisdom about manifestations. You have been trying so many manifestation processes, manifestation techniques. So I guess it's for time for you to just release that burden. So just don't think about it. You know your manifestations, you have set your intentions, and you have let go of your desire. That's all. That's all you need to do. That's all you can do. So there's no point thinking about your manifestations all the time. So yeah, this is what is coming to me. Just take a chill pill. I mean, this might sound cringe, but once upon a time in the 90s, the cool kids used to say this. Take a chill pill. Okay. Now I'm going to see, because this is such a major reading, I'm going to get one or two cards from the Arcaenum Vitae deck. This one is the Oracle deck that is inspired by the major arcanas. Okay, so let's see what is in store for my collective today. Give me one card from this deck to really narrow down, to really like give me a condensed message about the whole reading for my collective. Okay, I see the Gatekeeper, number 4, Aries, Divine Masculine on the back. So this is what you have in your mind all the time, your Divine Masculine. And the card that we got is number 12, Sacrifice. You know what that is. You know that is the Hanged Man. I also see a pentacle here. It both gives me spiritual enlightenment, awakening, perspective change, but also Ace of Pentacle energy. Like something stable is about to begin. So sacrifice is like you be in the Hanged Man mode. You don't have to take any actions. Just keep working on your spiritual self, your spiritual like path. Just working on that. Surrender. Sacrifice. I don't like the word sacrifice. I like the word surrender. So surrender to the universe. That is your main message that is coming up. Surrender to the universe. And yeah, and just focus on yourself. Surrender to the universe. Let me see where I can put this. Is everything coming in? Yes. Now I am going to close out your reading with two of my oracle decks. The first one is the Runners of the Sun Oracle. Runners of the Sun. This is a very pretty oracle deck with collage works. And this deck actually gave me so many ideas for my vision boards early this year. Okay, so let's see what the universe has in store for my collectives today. What this deck will tell us. What my collectives. Okay, the last two oracle decks are obviously taken as like a wrapping up of this whole reading and as advice to you. So what does my collective need to know? What does my collective need to know? What does my collective need to know? Circle, childlike. What does my collective need to know? What does my collective need to know? What does my collective need to know? Very interesting. Very, very interesting, I'll say. Okay, so we got 3 cards. The first one is circle. The second one is childlike. And the third one is healing. Let me see if everything is coming. Childlike, healing, and circle. And this is, I'm going to put this a bit upwards so that I can put this in. Back up the deck, we have memories. Okay, so the advice the spirits are giving you are working on yourself. Keep working on yourself. The circle card talks about friendship, finding healing and peace and support within your inner circle. So it does talk about friendship and circle. And also I am getting another message from that leadership point, because this reading has given me the idea that you are a leader and you are kind of leveling up. You are realizing your leadership potential. So the circle also talks about you finding your circle, your soul tribe, and leading them. So you being the leader of the circle is also coming up. But also when in moments of doubt or moments of anxiety or disbelief, I think you are asked to rely on your inner circle, on your friends, family, on your community, who you trust. Yes, find support in your loved ones. That is what is coming up. And then we have childlike. Childlike is obviously, and this is very interesting because I'm going to take these 2 cards together to talk about childlike and healing. Yes, childlike and healing. I think it definitely talks about your inner child healing. So do more things like what you wanted to do as a child but couldn't really. So for example, I remember on the occasion of this new year, I woke up early in the morning on the 1st of January and I decided I'm going to do something that I wasn't really allowed to do when I was a kid. And I actually went, I walked to a nearby park and I just swung. I was just swinging. Because I remember when I was a kid, I used to love swinging, but I couldn't swing for as long as I wanted because I had to go back home. My parents, my uncles, they would just hurry me up and they'll be like, no, you have to go home now. So I couldn't swing for as long as I wanted. But this year, I wanted to do it for as long as I wanted. No one is there to scold me or to tell me no. So do things like that. Do things like things that make your inner child happy and jolly and really glowing. So do things for your inner child. This is what is coming up to me. And healing, and this is how you're going to heal your inner child, and that is the healing work you need to do inner child healing. I keep telling that to people, but this is the healing work you need to do. This is what the spirits are asking me to talk about. And also on the back of the deck, we do have memories. So memories do talk about going, like, you know, doing the shadow work, in the sense that you are really thinking about all the trauma, all the roots, all the roots of all the trauma you have in your life. So do some memory work, go into your memory and try to reframe the trauma, try to revise the trauma. So yeah, this is what is coming up. Okay, now what else? Yes, the Poesis deck. Okay, now I'm going to end your reading with the messages from the Poesis deck. And as I usually do, I'm going to pick a card that will come up, and I'm going to read the poem for that card from the book. Okay, one more shuffle. Illuminate and trust. Yes, trust in the process, and that everything will be illuminated in time. You know, the moon card. Okay, last shuffle. Blockage and illuminate. So also try to think about all the blockages, all the trauma, all the blind spots you have. Those will be illuminated as well. Okay. Now I'm going to cut the deck and we'll see what the Poesis deck has in store for my collectives today. My collective today. Okay. What does my collective needs to know? What does my collective need to know? Wow, this came out flying. Just like it looks. Okay, freedom and flying. Great. What does my collective need to know? What does my collective need to know? What does my collective need to know? Create. Wow, this card is coming up again. What does my collective need to know? What does my collective need to know? Okay, I think this is all we get. And guess what? Back of the deck, we have illuminate. So things will be coming to light. You just have to wait. Things will be coming to light. And if I put it here, will you see it? Yes. I hope everyone can see everything on the camera. Okay, illuminate on the back, we have freedom and create. So obviously you have all the freedom. So create, and I feel like create is talking about the creating what you want to create because of your soul's calling. So whatever new endeavor you want to pursue, go at it. This is your time, this is your moment. Freedom also talks about that, being free to like pursue anything you want. I have to get a crystal to cover this up. I don't know what if YouTube flags me. So yeah, so freedom, feel free to create and illuminate. Things will be illuminated very soon. You don't need to think about it. You just keep freeing yourself from past trauma and past patterns and creating the new world. Start creating the new world that you want to live in, what you can do to make it happen. So do that. Let's see what I want to read. Interesting. I will read the create card. Yes, the create card. Create. We dance inside this creative web. We let ourselves fall all the way into its soft feather bed. Sorry, I should show it to you. Okay. We dance inside this creative web. We let ourselves fall all the way into its soft feather bed. And pulling curiously at any open thread, we tie its strings into crowns to sit atop our heads. We sculpt our lives out of sweat and clay and open our minds to the joys of play. We craft our kingdom from colors and dreams and write stories of where the human spirit is seen. We build wings to carry our imagination, like freedom card. You do see the freedom card, build wings to carry your imagination and hurl our visions to the sky. We watch them form into great castles reflected in our eyes. It is such a master manifestor card, I think, and it is talking about everything is in your hands. Like you have all the power in the world, all the power in the universe to create the reality, the exact reality that you want to live in. So I think it is encouraging you to keep manifesting your desires, and keep doing the inner work while manifesting your desires. So this is a great card to have. I'm so glad I read for you, because this feels like such a powerful reading, that so many great changes are coming your way. I can potentially see a reunion coming your way with your divine counterpart, because we did see again the emperor two times. We did see the emperor twice. So yeah, but all you have to do is keep working on yourself, keep focusing on yourself, keep healing yourself and your inner child, and forget about time or any constraints about these manifestations. Just let it go, just surrender to the universe, to the workings of this universe. Thank you so much. I am so pleased to read for you today, and I hope my reading could guide you towards light, a little further towards light, if not exactly towards light, towards the end of the tunnel, but hopefully a little further. So, and I'm so excited for your future. So, do let me know what happens in your future in the comment section. And I wish you all the best, all my love and light to you. Thank you so much. I will see you in the next one.